Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and the Utes will kick it away to start. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Connecticut's offense will take the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking to throw on third. A strike downfield. Turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Huskies will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Past the 45. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but down the pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Thanks to grab. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Got a man. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion, They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Watson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This one's complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
47-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. Fighting off the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Parker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Utes looking to convert on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Parker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. They're going to run it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Utes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Texas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Hunt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better start. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Give to the back. After the filthy move, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Lowers those pads. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
1st and goal, Utah.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And instead of trying to play bully ball, this offense, man, they say we're going to throw the football. Like, we got a better matchup out wide. Defense does a great job staying home. Still a few more downs to go, but great job by the defense.
Trying to slam in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it. Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And he loses the football. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. UConn will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
And that is enough.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Trying to set up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll pull it down. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Snaps it in the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Got a man. It's Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. And the returner will be brought down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
UConn going back to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Holds and fires complete to the right. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Gain 2. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Off play action on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Utes decide to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Porter. Good, solid tackle. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Utes will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's fouled. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Watson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees his guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. UConn will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, what a move to get open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Nice move to keep running. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking for room. It's Flowers. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Baldridge. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking for the score. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
It's a turnover on down.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this.